who is the best online broker, the best online platform to use for day trading? That's what I want to talk about here. But a friendly reminder from the title or from what I just said, if you are a swing trader, if you're looking to invest meaning long term, then this is not going to be the video for you. So I want to honor your time as much as possible. But if you are looking to actively day trade, I want to go through what I believe to be the best platform possible and really the best brokers possible. And I'm not going to give exact specific names, but I want to give you the overall context so that this video doesn't become dated. Because for example, if one of these brokers goes out of business, well, then this video is not going to do you much good. But if I can give you the background and more so the underlying context of what you should be looking for, then this video will be applicable whether it's a day from now or 10 years from now, because you're going to be needing to look for certain dynamics. But before we get to those dynamics, let's just set up how the financial markets and specifically how the stock market actually works. So the way it works, and I'm not trying to insult anybody's intelligence, but this is why, in my opinion, this is the best trading platform and broker to use. But here you are, and you are a trader, right? You are a day trader. You want to do some day trading, make some money online. And over here, as a day trader, well, how am I going to illustrate this? Well, I'm going to get really creative here. Whoa, look at that. You have the stock market. I know. I'm really, so let's do this. I feel a little guilty for not being too creative. There we go. So we have the stock market, prices going all over the place. So the question becomes, okay, well, how do you access the stock market? How do you make a trade? I want to be a day trader, therefore I need to make day trades. How do I do that? And that is where this comes into play. You have this big old hurdle here that's holding up access, right? You got to get access to it. So we'll just call this the wall. So if you want to get through the wall and get access to the stock market, there's two primary choices you can make. You can either do something like this. So you get to the wall, and then you can go right to there, or you can do something like this. You go towards it, and then you get to the market. So what is the difference? Well, right here, and this is not really a person, but it's representing some sort of middleman. There's a person that needs to, after you get beyond the wall to get access to the market, well, it's not a smooth process. Yeah, you need to get access to the market, right? Because you need to get past the wall. But right here, well, you need to have a little pit stop with your broker. And this is going to be the traditional routes. This is going to be all the ones such as, and now some of these may not exist, but at the time of this video, Robinhood, Charles Schwab, TD Ameritrade, all those bigger names, E-Trade, they're going to have some sort of broker right in the middle there where you need to go to them before you get to the market. But what I believe to be the best platform, the best broker is, and this is the term that you're going to need to remember, a direct access broker. That's what you want. Why? Well, because they just get you right into the market. You don't have to wait. You don't have to wait for the broker to go find you shares or to sell your shares or anything like that. Now, granted, this is not like a person goes out there and start knocking on doors. This is all being done through computer code and algorithms. But the point here being is when you decide to make a decision, you have to, your order, quote unquote, stops. It's got to make a pit stop here at the broker and then it gets to the market. Now, sure, this, only takes a few moments. So it's not like this takes days or weeks, or in all actuality, it's not like it takes several minutes, but it does take a little more time compared to direct access, where if you say you want to sell or buy a share, then you're just in and out just like that. And to better illustrate this, I just want to show you what it's, how it works and show you a portion from my live trade videos, because I can sit here and say, it's fast and stuff. But one of the key questions I always get in these live trade videos is, how are you doing that so fast? All you're doing is clicking buttons. With my broker, I got to go through a little bit more steps. It doesn't seem to quite operate as fast. But Clay, how are you operating so fast? So like I said, instead of just trying to explain this, let's go to my desktop real quick and you'll see a quick little snippet of a live trade that I did where I made literally $1,500 or $1,600 in basically less than 2 minutes. So let's go watch that real quick. But just take notice of how quick I'm being able to get into the stock and then out of the stock. Welcome to my desktop here. What I'm going to do is take you through a portion of one of my live trade videos. You can see this entire video on the channel, just on the playlist of my live trade videos. However, for this one, just want to focus on this specific section and show you just how fast I can operate as a day trader and why I gladly pay those commissions, because when I can operate at this speed, it is well worth it to just pay a few extra dollars more to be able to get into the market and out of the market this fast. So what I want you to pay attention to is over here in my order box. So orders, take note, everything is currently black right now just because there have been no orders. Now what you're going to see, and you're going to have to watch very closely, is I'm going to put in an order and that order is going to show up here white. But almost immediately it is going to turn green, which means I got filled, which means the market executed and allowed me to get into the position that I wanted. And it's going to be, like I said, if you blink, you will literally miss it. I'm not saying that in a cliche type of way. If you blink, you'll miss it because it's that fast, but that's the power of direct access. So I'll walk you through everything, but the key thing to note here, because it's going to be too fast for me to actually point it out, I'll try my best. But notice how the order is white for a split second and then goes green. So that is me literally putting in the order and then getting filled. So let's get this video rolling. So I'll keep an eye on it and try my best. It's white, green. Did you see that? See how fast it went from white to green? And that just shows just how fast it occurred. So I put in my order, I got filled, and now I have 1,500 shares. And now over here, what I'm doing, and you can say I've already begun, is I'm adjusting my share entry down to 500 because I want to exit out not all 1,500 at once. I want to just exit out 500 shares at once. So you can see right here, my platform, because it's direct access, it's just allowing me to enter that in. And then the other button to watch is I'm going to be clicking the buy. Now I'm short right now, and if you're not familiar with that, that just means I'm going to make money when prices go down. So if prices go down in value, that is a good thing, and you have to buy to actually exit out of those positions. And I have a lot of other videos on shorting and how it works, but for argument's sake here, just understand I want to see prices go down, and the way I get those profits is I have to actually buy back the shares first. So first you sell, and then you buy, but that's what I want you to keep in mind is the shares here, and then as soon as I click buy, I want you to watch up there, and you'll notice that it happens so fast that there is no white. It just automatically goes to green. So because the markets are there, it's direct access. There is no waiting. There is no any sort of, well, you got to wait just to, no, there's not waiting at all. So as soon as I click buy, I want you to notice how fast the orders show up there and are immediately green. So with that being said, let's get the video rolling again. So again, I'm watching. Notice my cursor. I'm changing the price right now. So I just changed it. Now notice I have my cursor right over the buy. So there, buy. Did you see how fast that went? Instantaneous. So at this point, I now just have 500 shares left, and I want to put in a stop loss for the remaining. So right now, I'm adjusting my price, and then you'll just notice I'll come over here and the order type, I'll be changing that to a stop. And then I want you to pay attention to that area, and I'll still point this stuff out. And you'll see that I'm just moving the price down as it goes. And then once again over here, it'll turn white, which means it's an open order and hasn't been filled. So with that, let's get the YouTube video going again. So there you can see that right now I'm entering in the price. I come over here, I'm changing that to stop. And now notice this, see how that number is decreasing? I'm just adjusting it as the price goes in my favor. So just adjusting the order, now I put it in, click buy. So it's up there in white, but the price is still going in my favor. So notice, see how that number is still just decreasing. I'm going to go over there and adjust it again, buy, and then I cancel that one out. So you notice that I had a couple orders and I canceled one with the click of a button, and there it is, that went to green, which gave me a profit of $1,600. So yes, if you blinked, you probably missed how all that was happening, but that actually is the point, is if you're thinking, whoa, that still was too fast. Yeah, exactly. That's the power of a direct access broker. I get it, I promise things slow down after you get the hang of it. But yeah, that is why I will gladly pay, because when I'm trying to slow things down, but it could still potentially be a situation where you're saying, whoa, that was still too fast. Yeah, exactly. That is the speed that I'm willing to pay for to operate as a day trader. So the big question now becomes, but isn't that pretty crazy how fast you're able to move in and out of the market? Direct access. That's the key. You got to have direct access. But that brings up the question, okay, well, but I mean, are these $0 fees too? Because as of now, there's $0 commissions out there. I mean, most brokers offer $0 commissions. And as of this recording of this video, yes, these types of brokers, no fees. There are fees. But the question becomes, how fast do you want to be able to move in the market? How fast do you need to be able to move in the market? How dependent is your strategy on executing buy and sells? For me, as an intraday day trading scalper, I want to get in and out very, very quickly, as you saw in that video. So, and maybe this will change. This would be a very welcome change. I don't think it will though, because of the way this functions. But yes, direct access, you are still going to need to pay fees and commissions. Now, as of right now, I believe I pay, to offer up some context, 0.3305 per share. So in other words, 1,000 shares is going to be $3.50. But for me, well worth it. Time truly is money. And there's an opportunity cost where if you're trying to do some sort of strategy that requires you to be operating at very, very fast paces, yet you're not able to operate at fast paces, sure, maybe you're not paying $3.50, but I would rather pay $3.50 if it allows me to capture $100 of opportunity. Whereas if I could just, okay, well, I don't have to pay anything, but then I miss out on $100 of opportunity. Do you see the problem there? The opportunity cost for some of these brokers is very great, because if they're not allowing you to actually capture the potential because you can't move fast enough, well, in an indirect sense, you are losing money. There's a cost there because you just missed out on the opportunity, hence the opportunity cost. Whereas this, like I said, I will gladly pay $3.50, and again, that's based on 1,000 shares. So I will gladly spend $3.50 if I can make even $5, right? Because hey, I still walked away with $1.50 more than what I could had I just used these brokers and missed out on the opportunity in the first place. So that's what you need to weigh. Now, to be fair, maybe this sort of broker does just fine. But to think, I mean, imagine the video you saw of my trading. Could you imagine doing that on one of these phone apps, with the free commissions? Again, I'm not downgrading them. I'm not saying that they're not worthwhile. I'm just saying it depends on your strategy. And if you're looking to be a day trader and really get in the markets and be very active and move quickly, then yeah, the best trading platform, the best trading broker is going to be one of these that is a direct access broker. And that's the key. It all depends on how fast you are moving. So don't go down hey, it's $0. So therefore I'm going to do $0. The question you have to ask yourself is, okay, but is that causing me to miss out on more opportunities? Or can you, pay, $3.50 or $5 or something, whatever that is. But if by paying that, you're getting the speed to take advantage of a $500 move, well, then it's a no-brainer. So I get it on the surface, $0 commission seems like it's a no-brainer. Well, of course I'm going to use them for my day trading. But, peel back that layer. There's more that goes into it. And you need to really ask yourself and truly analyze your plan and strategy and figure out, is this broker that maybe is offering $0, because I have to make the pit stop here before getting to the market as opposed to just getting directly to the market, is that costing me money? Is that costing me opportunity? Maybe it's not, or maybe it is. And the way you correct that is you got to get yourself with the right type of platform and broker, which again is a direct access broker. So leave me in the comment section below. I'm curious, do you already use a direct access broker? Who are you using? That'd be a helpful way to keep things currently. That way, if you see a comment from like 6 years ago, you're like, I don't know if that company's still around. But if you do use a broker, or especially a direct access broker, let me know who you use down below. And I'll probably do the same because I don't want to, again, mention it here, because really I want to keep this video timeless and teach the structure of how all this works. And the main bit of that structure is direct access broker. But yeah, in the comment section, leave me who you use, or if you just have any other questions, please leave those down below too. Also, please hit that like button if you found this helpful, and if you'd like for me to make more of these types of videos. And then as always, check out the channel as a whole, and hopefully you decide to subscribe. But thanks for hanging out. First off, thanks so much for watching the entire video. Real quick, before you go, I want to invite you to a live webinar, web class, training, workshop, online event, whatever you want to call it, but it will be me live revealing to you what I've discovered that has allowed me to transform myself from being an employee to being my own boss, including how I had only one losing day out of 73 days in total. I'm going to cover 3 keys that have helped me unlock profitable consistency within the markets. The first key is super weird, but in a productive type of way. The second key is super awesome because it quite literally is wired into our DNA as humans, making it very easy to use. But in a cruel way, this becomes a pitfall for many traders. I'll explain it all though, including how to avoid the pitfall that it creates for some. And yeah, the third key, when you hear it, sounds way too good to be true, but it's not, and I'll show you how it all works. Then at the end, I open it up for a question and answer session that is, again, totally live. Even if you can't make the live session, please still sign up as it will be recorded, and you can go back and watch the replay that I will send you. Click the image on the screen or click the link down in the description box so you can get the date and time and claim your spot, which I should note is limited due to the fact that this truly is a live event. If you have any questions, let me know. If not, I'll be seeing you soon.